We're going to be working on some attacks from the mount position tonight. As I posted in the group, we're going to be working on some non-orthodox attacks with the mount, which means we're not going to be doing any normal arm bars or americanas tonight, right? I'm not saying those attacks are not good or effective, they are awesome. I love those two things. And the more we practice, the better we get doing those things. But today I want to show some variations or some things that can happen when you are in the mount position, right? So, first things first, when I'm in the mount position over here, I have a few ways to control him, right? Or my opponent over here. I can have my knees all higher up like this. This is very good to attack arms because then his arms are like this. Or I can be all the way down, crossing my foot up underneath his legs over here as well. It's an awesome way to control the mount as well, right? Normally I would use this setup when I'm going for a arm head triangle or something like that, right? Also, other things that can happen over here, I've seen that happening a lot, more in MMA or in the lower belts, jiu-jitsu. When you go to higher belts, it's rare to see that happening because people are very aware about this. Is when I get in mount position, it's people are kind of trying to hug from the bottom, right? On MMA, we have a very reasonable explanation for that. Because can you go there? Oh no, sorry. If I'm in mount position over here like this, I have a very good platform to start punching him, right? Once he starts hugging like this, it's not as effective as was if he was on the floor. So that's why a lot of people hug like this. In jiu-jitsu, however, it's not very effective, right? So he's pretty much hugging. Can you hug there? If I have someone over here and I'm in mount position over here, if it's a points competition, I don't need to move, because there is only two situations that there's no stall time contact. Is if I'm in mount position or I'm in the back. If I'm in mount position, I don't need to move. I can just stay here for the rest of the competition, the fight, right? Or if I'm in the back, same thing. We don't need to move. Any other place, if I'm passing guard, doing guard, or on side control, I need to keep moving. Okay. So, but even though it's not very effective, it's very annoying when people try to grab like this, right? Sometimes it's hard to keep the posture up and whatever. So we're going to be learning how to deal with this today, right? As soon as someone grabs me like this, the first thing I do is boom, I grab the head to have close to me, right? Because that way I'm controlling his motion, right? To be able to move or to bump or anything, he needs to put his head back on the floor. So if I had this thing over here with me, I'm controlling him better or more than he's controlling me. The arm that I'm going to grab the head will depend on the leg that I'm going to be using to attack. I can use both legs as well, right? So if I get this one over here, I'm going to step with the other foot. I'm going to step with this one. So I grab, boom, I step up like this over here, okay? The idea of stepping up here is to create a wedge or make him like in an uncomfortable angle here. Once I get over here, it's easy for me to break this. I just need to push his biceps down to the floor. If I want to pin his arm, I'm going to put my shin on over top of his arm over here. And then I'm going to grab his elbow over here. Can you move this way, Ethan? Thank you. I'm going to grab his elbow over here, and then the other hand goes in the wrist. I keep this to me, and then I do this one that way, right? Sometimes you have very flexible people, and this is not enough. So then you can go boom, all the way inside, Kimura grip, and then you move same way. That way you can move all the way if you need to. Okay? Once again, I'm on mount, he's boom, he grabs my back, I hold the head to me, step over like this. Once I step over here, I'm going to try to keep it close to me, and I'm going to be pushing this to the floor to break it away. I have enough pressure to keep his arm here with my chest and my leg, right? The pressure between my chest down here. First, I grab here, then I go to the elbow. Boom. That way, it's more than enough. Okay? I'm going to put 2 rounds of 3 minutes. Pair up. Practice this a little bit.